Hi, thanks for joining me. So this next video is going to add on to the inner child and playfulness sequences that I'm doing for this week's class. Looking at our inner child and focusing on the power of play and the imagination, and bringing that a little bit more into our life so that we can approach each day with this element of lightness, freedom, fun and abundance, and trying to help reduce our levels of stress and anxiety. So just from our last video, we ended in child's pose here. So we're going to come from a child's pose. So maybe you want to start there, have a stretch here, take a couple of breaths. Breathe nice and deeply into the back body. And then curl the toes and come up into downward facing dog. Just stretching out in your down dog here. And we'll take the feet a little bit wider. You're going to just reach through to one ankle. Maybe your left side first, looking underneath the arm. And then coming to the other side. And then from there, just taking the right leg up. I'm going to circle it around, so just have fun giving a few circles there. And then the other way, taking the circles the other way. And then bringing that foot back down to the mat. We're just going to take that right foot out to the side in line with the hip. And swing it back in and out to the side. Just one more time. And then bring that leg back into center. From here, lengthen up and step that knee in towards your nose. Take a look at your hands and step that foot right through. And coming in to a high lunge here. Keeping that back heel lifted. Get a nice position with the legs there. Now here you might find you get wobbly, so inner thighs is a good one to use here. Switch them on, squeeze out through that back heel and that glute. Let's take the arms up, open up, look up to the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Exhale, sweep down, a couple more of these. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. And as you sweep up, bring the hands together in prayer and just take a little twist here and wrap it over to the outside of that knee. Take a little look at the hands in prayer. Scoop the belly in as you reach away through the leg. And then coming back to center, we're going to release the leg. Now here's where my balance might go because I'm on the uneven ground outside, but it's all good fun. So you're going to start to come into warrior three. So we want to anchor through that supporting leg. Square off the hips there a little bit and reach that leg out behind. You can flex or point the foot here, whatever you want to do, and maybe even take the arms into aeroplane and perhaps even move those arms around. Just have fun with it, and then maybe fall out of it as well. And that's all about the fun of it, falling, finding that resilience and learning. We're going to start to bring that leg all the way back through. Left leg comes forward. We're still strong in this supporting leg here. We're going to reach across to the outside of that leg again. Now you might want to keep with your knee bent here, or if it feels available, you can start to lengthen through that leg. And maybe reach for the outer edge of the foot there and perhaps extend through that foot. See, I'm on a really wobbly bit here. And stretch. Oh, in Padangastasana, our head to knee, big toe pose, sorry. And then reach that leg back there, well done. And place the foot back down. Just pedal out through the feet there a little bit. Well done. We're going to take a big reach up. And exhale, fold all the way over. And just step back into your down dog again. So this time the left leg lifts, and we're doing those circles on the other leg now. 3 circles one way, 3 circles the other way. Beautiful. And then bring the leg back in line with the hip, and if it feels safe for you and accessible, you take that leg out to the side 3 times, and then you bring the leg back again, back into down dog. Lift that left leg to 3-legged dog, and then bring that knee in towards the nose. Foot comes through between the hands. We're coming into our high lunge again. Inhale, reaching up, opening up the shoulders, lifting up the heart to the sky, inviting in all that playfulness. Inner thighs, squeeze there actively through that glute and that back heel. Let's take those little sweeping dives forward. Inhaling up, exhaling down. We've got one more. And when you come all the way up to the top here, hands come together in prayer. We're going to bring them down towards our heart center, take a little twist, and take the elbow over to the outside of that knee. Keep smiling, keep the belly button pulled in. Don't worry about wobbling and losing your balance, that's fine. And fantastic. From here, we're going to come back to center. Warrior 3. Maybe with your airplane arms, get the position with the leg nice and strong first. Glutes active, strong leg, inner thigh. Anchor through the ground. Lift the leg up, maybe check into the hips here. And then your arms can aeroplane. You can circle the arms. Ooh, do whatever you want here in your Warrior 3. Have some fun with it. Extend the arms, play. Well done. And then from here we bring the knee all the way through to the front. Opposite hand comes to the outside of that thigh. And then we can reach the other arm back behind. So it's a revolved big toe pose, and maybe we reach for the foot. Here, finding our balance hopefully. Gosh, I've got really uneven ground here. I'm going to come back a bit. Doesn't matter if you wobble, doesn't matter if you fall over, it's part of the fun, part of the journey, exploring what our body can do and what shape it makes on any given day. Lovely. And then bending the knee, coming all the way back down. Shake it out here. Well done. Well done. And then come to stand with feet just a little bit wide. We're going to have a little sway from side to side. Just let everything be floppy and free and fun. Little sway from side to side. Then we're going to start to lift one heel and reach one arm across. Pushing out. One more. And then come together gently with the feet and the arms, those actions getting smaller and smaller until you bring both feet together here. Come up onto tiptoes, reach the arms up, toes stand balance. Legs are close together, not arching through the chest here, ribs are knitted, belly buttons in, tailbones under. We're going to take a chair pose, but trying to keep on the tiptoes here, coming into a chair. Maybe arms reach out behind, and then we come back up into big toes pose, toe standing pose, sorry. And then exhale back into our chair on tiptoe, arms reaching behind. Well done. And then coming all the way back up to the top and reaching those arms down by your side. So we're going to come into tree pose next. So turn your toe out on one leg, doesn't matter which leg you do. Again, anchor into that standing leg, your supporting leg, and bring the foot in wherever you want to bring it into the leg there. Once you're in position, pressing heel into the leg and leg into the heel. You can do whatever you want with your arms here. Maybe it's prayer for you, or chi mudra, or reverse namaste, or maybe it's dancing tree. So whichever one you want to do. I've got the socks on so my foot's slipping. Just dancing tree. Maybe you want to really sway around today. Maybe you're going to circle around with those arms and going the other way. And just having fun with it, whatever you want to do. And then bring the knee back to center, bring the foot down. Shake it off and come to stand on the same supporting leg there. So really anchor that one in again. Take the foot out to the side, reach the arms out here. We're going to see if we can take ourselves into a falling star. As far as you can, expand through the body, looking, reaching, expanding your energy, seeing how far you can go, lengthening, lengthening, and then coming all the way back again. And then from here, we come back into those tiptoes again. Take a little bend in the knees as we slide the hips back, coming over into a diver's pose. Sharpening your gaze like an eagle here. Perhaps you're diving down for something in the lake below. Use your imagination. What would you be diving for? What would you be searching for here? Maybe you're swooping down over a valley or a waterfall. And then slowly come all the way back up. Seeing if you can still stay on those tiptoes. All the way back to the top again. And circle the arms down and release the hands down by your side. Okay, so tree pose on the other leg this time. Turn the knee out. Bring your foot into a comfortable place. And once you're in position, again, hands doing whatever feels good for you. Noticing all differences on each side of your body. It can be different each time you explore a move with your balance. Again, do whatever you want here. Have fun. Who cares if we fall over? I've done plenty of that in this video. Circling the arms even maybe. Well done. Maybe you're coming over. Beautiful. And coming back to center with that knee. Slide the foot down. Okay, so same supporting leg. Foot goes out to the side. Arms start to reach out. We start to press into that supporting leg. We're going to lift up out of that hip, out of that spine, out of that crown. Oh, through the arms. Checking where you wobble, where you fall. See how far you can go. Might be different this side. Really reaching and exploring, and then when you're ready, come back to center. We'll come back onto the tiptoes. We'll start to take a tiny micro bend of the knees, pushing your hips, your seat bone back, arms reaching out behind you, coming into this diver's pose again. Continuing that journey, or if you've got another piece of imagination going on here. Imagination is the route to having adventure, and we want to be more like children who always have happiness as their natural state. And let go of all that negative messaging that's unhelpful for us, stopping us having fun and play. Inhale, reach all the way back up again. Tiptoes, and the heels relax back and down. Well done. Take a little turn to the side, front edge of your mat again. Take a reach in all the way up. Exhale, take a swan dive over. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, soften and fold. Plant the toes back into downward. And then coming down to knees into child's